Just about the only thing that's 70s about a Lotus Esprit today is the price. At £50,000, it's half as much as a Ferrari 360. But don't think it's half the car. It's kept up with the game by constantly reinventing itself.
So today, instead of a 2.2-litre four-cylinder engine, it's got a 3.5-litre V8 with a couple of turbos. Old-timer it may be, but it can still put its fingers in its belt buckles and headbang like when it was a teenager. And it's not like watching your father dance either. It's quite good at it.
The Esprit offers 266 brake horsepower per tonne, and that's more than you get from a Mercedes SL55 or a Porsche 911 or even a Ferrari 456. This is like North Korea, small, but with a big punch.
What this means is that it'll do 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. Flat out, it'll hit 175 miles an hour. It's still a very, very fast car.
And not just in a straight line either. Through the corners, it feels absolutely sublime. There's a hint of understeer to let you know you're getting near the edge, and then if you keep on pushing, a glorious adrenaline rush as the tail slides wide. It is beautifully balanced.
The one area where they really can't hide its age is in here. You have to remember, this car is from a time when man was living in trees. Hadn't really learned to walk upright, so you get a very simian driving position. Over the years, they've tried to improve it with a selection of different dashboards and different seats, but that's like rearranging the furniture in a small flat. It's still a small flat.
A lack of space, though, is nothing compared to this car's real Achilles heel. Its gearbox.
Changing gear in a car like this should be like stroking a recently washed dog. But in this, it's like stroking a crocodile. It's all notchy and scaly and ugh. It's hopeless. Almost ruins the whole car.
Almost, but not quite. The fact is, I'm hugely fond of the Esprit. Always have been, and I always will be.
So you love the Esprit, great. Thing is, for how long?
That's the big issue, because the gearbox, the thing that actually spoils it, is likely to be the thing that kills it, because they got it out of a Renault 25. Renault stopped making that years and years ago, and they're basically running out.
And the problem is, they can't just make their own gearbox to put on the engine, because, well, I mean, how many did they sell a year?
Half.
Exactly. It's going to cost about £1 million. It won't work. And if that kills it, that's a real shame, because if you ask anybody of our sorts of ages to draw a supercar, that is what they'll draw.
I know, it is the perfect supercar shape. And do you know why? It's got pop-up headlamps.
Yep. I love pop-up headlamps.
When I was a kid, all I wanted was a car with pop-up...
Anything, as long as it's a car
with pop-up... And do you know how many cars are made today with pop-up headlamps? This and one other. Anyone want to guess what it is? RX-7? RX-7's not made today. MX-5 doesn't have pop-up headlamps anymore. Porsches don't do pop-up headlamps. What?
Huh?
The Ferrari 456, he's got it, man, from Coventry. He doesn't know when to...
But
well done, it's the Ferrari 456 is the only other one. I think we should have more pop-up headlamps.
Why don't they? Where have they gone and why?
They say, this is great, they say it affects the aerodynamics.
Well, you shouldn't be driving that fast at night anyway.
Exactly.
So leave them as they
Bring them back. Anyway, we've still got one thing left to do with this car, of course. Unfurl the Stig. When we asked the Stig to drive the Esprit, huffed and puffed and stomped about saying he didn't like Lotuses very much. I asked him why, but he just stomped about a bit more. The only way we could get him inside was by buying him a Moody Blues CD.
Nights in white satin,
never reaching the end.
The thing about the Esprit is that it's not just fast in a straight line, it's also balanced in the corners. Look at that. The only thing that lets it down, really, is the brakes. Not that he's using them. Look at this. For the first time in 6 weeks, the track is dry. And he's coming around the last corner now, beautifully held together, beautifully poised, and oh, across the line.
Right, the time is, ready?
Yeah.
1 minute, 32, which is...
32, that's quicker than my car, look.
That's a very, very good time. Well, it's quicker than a whole load of serious stuff. There it goes.
And the thing was, it was a dry track out there, but it was minus 426 degrees.
At least.
So it was quite slippery. Now, that's... I should rejoice in. That's amazing time, actually.
Aston, Ferrari, all of that.
I know. And you
bless it.
I know, bless it. When that thing goes out of production, we are going to be properly sad.